Wow. I heard rattling. Oh, great. I get to find a black bear. Hey everyone. I'm back again in these beautiful trails. Today I'm in West Virginia. More specifically, the Blue Ridge Mountains in the Shenandoah State Park. I'm going to be taking the Appalachian Trail and going to Little Hogback Mountain, which is like a little tiny overlook. And I'm just going to document what I see and show you guys how beautiful nature can be. And at the end, I'll give you my thoughts. No airplanes this time to interrupt everything. So check it out. I used AllTrails, which is a cool app that my brother and I used to find these trails. Came in through the north entrance and drove up 22 miles up the mountain, occasionally pulling over and taking awesome photos. You'll see this trail specifically takes you a 7-mile loop. My starting point was the Piney River Technical Building, or a little bit known as Camp Redbird, made by the Civilian Conservation during the 1930s. It's a cool bit of history. First of all, I want to say being in the middle of these woods is incredibly peaceful. If you stay quiet for a bit, you can hear like these like sounds. It's so cool. Yo. There's another one. I was literally walking by. I heard rattling. It's beautiful. I'm up to 4 interactions so far on this trail. Every single one of them has been incredibly positive. People are just nice. And it's so nice to be out here and to share something that we all love. It's so refreshing too. You know, working in a bar in a small town that is really busy, you're always surrounded by alcohol, food, distractions, and being out here and being in the moment, there's something about it. This is cool. I mean, before that whole elevation, very rocky, very narrow as well. And this opens up and look how just gorgeous this is. It's funny, ever since I started doing the detailing content, now I want to look for all these angles and all these ways to film all these beautiful things that I see. So you're going to see me experiment a lot with photography. I'm not the greatest, and I never will claim to be the greatest, but I think it's very fun to use nature as kind of like your canvas, and you do whatever you want. It's beautiful. Now I understand why it's called Blue Ridge Mountains, because it literally looks blue. Somebody from PA that has really never gone out to the mountains except the Rocky Mountains, this is completely brand new to me. So I'm going up this steep part because it's supposed to drop down to Hogback Mountain. That's supposed to give us a pretty good view of the mountain. But as you can see, we're scaling. So far, I'm really enjoying this. I keep on like trying to compare everything to my experience of the Rocky Mountains, but I'm recognizing that every single mountain range or park that you go to is different, and you got to appreciate what is there than to compare it to other places, because if not, you're always going to want to try to beat that original view. It's not the point. The point is to be out here and to see how beautiful this all is. Also, if you're looking to lose weight, what a great way to do it. Screw going on a treadmill. That stuff's too boring. At least you could be out here. This is the top part. And it looks like it's neglected a wee bit. I'm gonna try and see if there's a view to the mountaintop. Chris, I hate to burst your bubbles, but you're not gonna find one. Oh, look at that. I was looking for an opening and I happened to stumble across one. Wow. Hello, Mr. Worm. So, Big Hog was that building in the back over there, which didn't have anything to show. So right now we're heading to Little Hog. I think Little Hog is gonna beat Big Hog. These two need to get a room. I just came down from up there, kind of zigzagged all the way down. Look how beautiful that is. It's pretty cool. Look how gorgeous that is. Trying to stabilize the camera. Oh wow, you can really zoom in. Right here, Homo sapiens. Proceed with caution. So where those people are talking, that's Little Hogback Mountain view. I mean, I guess I could walk over here and see it from over there. That way I can show you. But that's where we saw that butterfly. I honestly think the Hogback. Let's see. It's probably a better view. Okay, onwards we go. Let's keep going. Someone forgot their hat. I guess they thought they were too cool for it. Bingo! Look at this. Now this is why you go hiking. Yep. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. I just love how much change in color there is. I mean, it's every mile or so the landscape changes, but it's not too overly different, but it's different to the point where your mind is still actively appreciating the smaller changes happening in real time. Because like in the beginning back there, it was all a bunch of like those fern looking things. And then now it just feels like you're in a gorgeous forest with everything around you. I think I'm about a third of the way done this hike. Yeah, like, see, this is cool. What a beautiful day. Look at that. It's a beautifully made archway. Mother Nature knew I was coming, so they're like, yeah, let's snap this, put it together. Wow. What's cool is, too, around this park, there's little history facts. Oh, great. I get to find a black bear. But it is cool to see, like, this one's the Teaser Run Fire Road Trailhead. It shows me where exactly I am. And I'm pretty much taking all of this trail back into Piney Branch Trail, because this is around the place that I parked. But I've pretty much been walking around Rattlesnake Point, and I did the Hogback overlook. I did the small one as well, which led me all the way down to here. So pretty cool. What's cool to see too is I'm actively seeing the change of the seasons happening. I mean, the colors are starting to reset, and it's beautiful. Like, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It may have rained because the floor is a bit wet, but this is the first hike that I've really done that I've been able to actually feel like I'm immersed in the countryside. This is my first time in West Virginia too, and it's a beautiful state. Pennsylvania is beautiful, but I haven't really gotten to explore that state as much. I mean, drop down below, give me recommendations and I'll check them out. But for now, you get to see me in this beautiful mountain trail. We'll see if I find any bears. As I'm walking down the trail, I hear like a small, like a boop, boop, thinking it's like a dog or some shit. I stop and I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I don't hear anything. And then I walk just to realize it's my shoes. That little guy right there, he was just standing. He's just chilling. Man, that tastes good. Damn, I don't feel like this camera does it justice to how beautiful this really is. I mean, just how skinny everything is, and then it just opens up, and then all the beautiful colors. trying to lock into this little bug that's like, let's see. Come on. He's like transparent that you can't really see him. I need to invest in proper hiking shoes. Because once the path becomes stone, that becomes a bit difficult to traverse. But other than that, we're about like a mile out. So far, so good. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. We're now on the incline. I think I am 0.88 miles away from the destination. So we're getting there. I see a little squirrel crawling. It's cool. It's cool to be in the middle of the woods and just reflect. Sometimes you need to get away from all the crazy stuff to reconnect with yourself and analyze, am I going the right path in my life, or do the things around me really matter that much? And you determine it that way, away from the distractions. And even our mind distracts us from coming up with our own solutions. So sometimes focusing on the noise around us, almost like a form of meditation, is enough to silence that voice in your head that keeps blabbing out about really anything. Can't even notice that I'm sweating. Almost there. Wow. Like, I'd totally do it again too. Oh, we made it. That was awesome. So this Piney River trailhead that I just completed to go around, I hit Hogback Mountain, Little Hogback Overlook, and looped all the way around. I started off where Camp Redbird used to be, which is when the Civilian Conservation Corps started to... It was a program that was released around the Great Depression, and you can see right over there. That's one of the buildings that they made, especially when the government was starting to create state parks. Again, a lot of things to try to help stimulate the economy. So it's cool to see it. I mean, it is run down, but it's a part of our history. All right, I'm back in PA. I decided to stop at one of these little truck stop thingies. Look how beautiful the sky is. Oh, wow. Look at that. Being on the road just makes you appreciate things. But back to it. Nice little rainstorm on my way home. Okay, finally home. What a day. Thank you so much for watching if you are at the end. I want to do this more. So again, drop any recommendations down below and stay up to date. My Instagram, my TikTok are all going to be down below. Check them out. And then I'll see you guys soon. Little sneak peek. This is a champion's dinner, baby.